everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather and this is Savings SuperMom. Today we are doing our budget with me and cash stuffing. How are you guys doing? It's Saturday. I hope you're having a good weekend. Me and my husband are currently at our little Christmas getaway that we have been looking forward to since Christmas time. Honestly, a little bit before that too, because he booked the hotel a few weeks before Christmas. But I'm so excited to get in here today. We did receive the bonus, and with my husband's new pay plan, we were expecting this to be a $200+ less. So it was a really nice surprise this morning when we woke up and saw that it was significantly higher. So because we weren't expecting the pay plan to come into effect until next month, because it's only affecting the bonus checks. So it was really nice. And our two bonuses last month and this month were significantly lower because with my husband's inventory at his work, they came up short, and because they came up short, they had to pay back the difference, and so that comes out of the commission. And so the last two paychecks, or the last two bonuses, have been a little bit less, but I still budget under what was to be expected. So we were never like, in danger of not having enough money or whatever. But just having this extra income was a really good surprise. So we are working with our usual $1,035 for the paycheck, and then the bonus is $1,228. And so we are working with $2,263 in total. We are paying for the majority of our mortgage, not all of it, but majority of it. So we're putting $1,400 towards our mortgage, and then we are paying our subscriptions in full for $129. I used to budget $150, but then when we went over our expenses and all the different things that we pay for every month for our 2026 budget, we realized that we were putting way too much money into subscriptions, and so we scaled it back to what we're actually paying. And all of the difference, because we looked at our account at the end of the year and we were like, okay, we should have X amount of buffer just because that's what we always have as a buffer, but we have X amount of money that is just like extra, and we didn't know what that extra was. So when we were figuring out the new budget, I realized that I was way over budgeting for our subscriptions, and so $129 is what we are actually paying. So I figured I can put that extra money elsewhere. We still kept that lump sum of money that was the extra buffer from all of last year. We kept it in the account just because you can never have too much of a buffer, I guess. But this is going to be our new subscriptions amount. So those two totaled up to $1,529. And then down here in my cash and wallet, we're putting $120 towards groceries and then $50 towards gas. And then we are making our Sam's Club run this month. So that is $200 total, and it's asterisked because these two we keep in our checking account, because gas, my husband uses his debit card because he has the Upside app, and then Sam's Club, we use the Scan and Go, so we keep that in the account as well. And so my wallet equals up to $370, even though in cash will actually only be $120. And then up here for our debts, I'm paying $115 towards my credit card, and then we had an extra, after I did all of my budgeting, we had an extra $21, so I just figured I can put that towards debt. So that'll be a nice little extra debt payment. this month, and so that equaled up to $136. And then last and not least, we are doing our sinking funds, which is all of our savings challenge binders. So our monthlies, we're doing our usual 40. Sunday Fun Day is getting 128 this time. Normally I bring 100, but because we had a little bit extra that we weren't expecting from the bonus, I decided to put that into Sunday Fun Day because that is where all of our long-term and mandatory savings are at. And then $2 Tuesday is getting $30, and so is Freebie Friday getting $30. So that equals up to $228 in our sinking funds. And I did do my bill breakdown. I won't go over it, but I did go through all of my binders, and I'm going to buy back all of my ones. So I didn't have to bring very many this time, which is amazing because I feel like I have so many ones. But let's go ahead and grab the cash and our binders and we can get stuffing. Okay, I am back and we are going to start off with my wallet. This is not my permanent wallet, but I got a new purse for Christmas and it's so cute. I'll actually show you. I got it on Amazon. Look how stinking cute that is. And it's a crossbody. It came with a larger like tote bag too, and I just throw, like when we're going somewhere for a long day, I throw an extra pair of clothes and some diapers and wipes and my kids' tablets and some coloring stuff. So I throw all of that in the tote so that we don't have to lug our diaper bag anymore. So I was very sad, but we are officially out of our diaper bag era, and that just means that my babies are growing up and I'm so sad about it. But I love that. And so it came with a wallet. This is not the wallet I ordered, but I wanted to just use this until my wallet comes in. I do like it, but I think I'm going to probably just keep it like put away, and if I ever need to get a new wallet or whatever, then I'll just reuse this one. But I'm putting $120 in here for our groceries. I don't, ever since I've been cash stuffing, I don't like regular wallets anymore. I like having like the full binder clips so that I can have the envelopes, because just money sitting in here, it just confuses me, especially if it was for several different categories. And I'm not a big fan of just loose envelopes sitting in there, because I know that was probably going to be a comment for a recommendation. I'm not a big fan of those. I used to have them, and it would just get really messy, and I'm a very organized person. And when it's messy, I have really bad anxiety, and I have ADHD, and so my brain is constantly fighting with each other, and the less clutter, the better, and the less fighting my brain does. So it's just better for me. All right, so we're putting the $1,400 into mortgage, and that is all 100s. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I say it's all the 100s? I meant it's all in 100s. I don't know if I said that. And we already had 100 in here, so that is $1,500. And our mortgage is $1,755, so we will fully fund the rest of that throughout the rest of the month. We still have 2 more paychecks. This is a magic month for us, so we still have 2 more paychecks after this. And then the next thing that we are stuffing is subscriptions, and that is getting $129. And if you hear my kids like sounding like they're falling through the ceiling, they are upstairs with their grandma, and I am down here working. We worked out a new schedule to where I am now going to be filming during the day, and all of my parents and in-laws are going to be doing different rotations to help watch. Today it's Friday for me, but today My oldest doesn't have school, so it's both of them, but usually it would just be my youngest at home. So today is just an extra special case, but I'm so excited to actually like have a routine and treat this like my job and just have like a set day that I can have a sitter and not have to worry about being distracted or having work at 2 a.m. because that's my usual go-to, is working until 2 a.m. on the weekends, and it's just exhausting. And so it's definitely a lot better now. But the only difference is that you're probably going to be hearing my kids running around like crazy, sounding like they're falling through the ceiling in every single video now. So that's the only like downside, but hopefully it's not that bad. Plus it's real life over here, and we're real life, and I'm a mom, super mom. I'm a super mom. Yeah, so anyway, let's get into the subscriptions. We've got 100, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. 129. And I'm also very talkative. I had my coffee this morning, and I'm drinking my water right now. Are you drinking your water? It's 2026. We need to be drinking our water. All right, we did groceries, we did mortgage, we did subscriptions. And now I'm going to go into my debt binder, which I stuff with my members. I do have memberships here on YouTube. I have 3 different tiers. The first one starting at $2.99, and you get exclusive videos, early access to my launches. You get, if you're a tier 2 or tier 3, you get discounts for my Etsy shop, and then also you get sneak peeks. I just did a sneak peek with my members the other day, and they got to see what I am cooking up for my next launch. Okay, so 115 going in mine. And I stuff this with my members, and I chit chat with them, and we hang out for a few minutes, so I don't stuff it on camera here. And then the extra $21. What's funny is I filmed this video from last week. I filmed this video a lot later than when I had stuffed it. So we as in me, I was cracking up. Like, I had tears in my eyes because I forgot what all that money was. And I saw hundreds and hundreds, literally hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And I was like, what is this? And I didn't have my planner with me, and I was so confused. And so I'm like, well, let me just count it, because maybe it'll come back to me. And it did, but I was just like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I'm just making fun of myself over here. All right, so now we're gonna stuff our monthly binders, or our savings challenge binders. We're starting off with monthlies. We're gonna do a 20 and a 10. I come with 2 20s and a 20 and 2, oh my gosh, a 20 and 2 10s. I come with $40, but because we are finally in week 3, I can buy back money and use that, so I don't have to come with as many small bills, which is so nice. Sunday Fun Day, we are going to be putting 128 in here. And I do have some rollover from my groceries from this past week. So we're going to actually be working with more than 128, which is so nice. But I've got 2 20s, 5 10s, and then 4 5s, and 18 1s. Perfect. All right, so we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 128 plus this mystery little pile of stash right here. Pile of cash. All right. Oops, sorry, flower. And then we've got $2 Tuesday, which is in here. And I also am going to be buying back ones, so we only need 10s. You need 3 of those because I have come with $30. And then the last thing is my Freebie Friday, and I'm also buying back all the ones, so I'm coming with $30 as well. Perfect. Oops. All right. Yay! That's so exciting. I wanted to show you something else, but I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is. So the other day, on my Freebie Fridays, I like to showcase creators who have freebies in the budgeting community because, you know, not all the time we can just spend money and buy things from Etsy and whatnot, but obviously we love to, and that's why we save up for it. But while you're saving up for it and you want to play with freebies, there are so many people out there who have Google Drives, Ko-fis, whatnot. So I always go through Ko-fi for a couple of days the week of when I'm going to film, and I try to find some freebies. I do have hundreds printed already, so I'm going through my stash of things that I already have printed. So a lot of them are a little bit older, but I always tag every single person who has a freebie that I'm shouting out. I tag them in the description on my Freebie Friday videos. And all you have to do is just go over to their channel, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, watch at least 3 to 5 minutes of their video, of their most recent video, so that the YouTubes don't think you're a bot. But then I want you to comment and like that video. Comment something. Just, hey, new subscriber coming from Heather at Savings SuperMom, or hey, new subscriber, just wanted to check out your channel. You're doing great, great savings, blah, blah, blah. And then you can go to their Ko-fi, follow their Ko-fi channel, and then, or their Ko-fi shop, whatever, and then you can download all the freebies that they have. A lot of people also do have memberships on their Ko-fi. I'm not a part of any memberships on Ko-fi quite yet because I'm waiting for more consistent income from my side business before I can start doing more memberships to things. But all is that to say, yesterday I only showed off one of my freebies, and I had 2 others printed and I couldn't find them. So we're showing them today. So I have these. These were a part of my week of Christmas freebies in December. And so I have these ones. These butterflies are so gorgeous. I had to have those. I want this on my body. I want this tattooed on my body. It is so gorgeous. Honestly, I'm probably going to end up doing it. And then I have these 2 beautiful birds. We have a blue jay and a cardinal. Sorry, I heard something and it scared me. I'm by myself in my basement. So we have a blue jay and a cardinal. Blue jays are mine and one of mine and my husband's favorite. And then cardinals are obviously so sentimental to me, and honestly probably everybody who has a loved one who has passed, because cardinals represent them coming and visiting. So I have these 2 as my freebies, and then these butterflies as well, which butterflies are also a very, very big representation of things that are meaningful to me as well. So I hope you go over to my Ko-fi and follow my Ko-fi shop, and then go hog wild with my freebies. I do have a few more that I am in the midst of making, and I will be, I'm really hoping that I can get back to doing at least 1 freebie a month. I'm trying to do at least every other week, so 2 a month, but I already do a lot of freebies for my YouTube members as well, so it's just a lot of work that I have to be doing. And so hopefully with this new schedule, I can have more free time to be more creative and to do more things. So anyway, enough chit-chatting. I am going to let you go, and I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me and sitting and talking to me. Well, talking to me. I wish you were sitting talking to me. Thank you for listening to me talk. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so we can keep going on this journey together. And always remember, my friends, you are amazing, you are worthy, and you are more than enough. And I will see you in the next video.